Spread the love and spread the health to everyone you possibly can.
Hello everybody. So let's see, today I want to record a video for you about how to stay positive, because this is a question I've gotten from quite a few people in the past, I don't know, the past year almost, maybe even longer than that. When you see someone who looks like they're living a perfect lifestyle and you feel like you're kind of down in the dumps, feeling low, it can be discouraging because you don't even know where to start. And I have been in that place before, absolutely have been in that place. A few years ago, I had extreme anxiety, depression. I was never diagnosed with any of these things, but I, was on the verge of suicide at some points in my life. Back in 8th grade, I think. 8th grade, I wasn't doing so well, and of course I'm years past all of that now, and I have used these techniques that I'm going to share with you today to overcome the depression and to start thinking more positively and to really turn my entire life around. Today I'm going to share with you 3 techniques that you can use every single day. They're super easy to use in your life. You should definitely use them every day, because with anything, consistency is key. Consistency is where you will see results. If you kind of practice something one day and then you stop and try it again in a week, it's not going to work as well. It's not going to change your life as much or as quickly. So I really suggest you use all 3 of these things that I'm going to share with you today every single day. So the first technique that I want to share with you is to fill your life with people who bring you up. Now, I read a quote the other day, and I've heard it a while ago too. It's that we are the sum of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. So whether that's our 5 friends or some family members, some friends, we are the sum, the average of those 5 people. So that means that I am going to be taking qualities and characteristics and habits and ways of thinking, ways of doing things from the people that I surround myself with. So this is really important when it comes to becoming a more positive, happy, bubbly person who enjoys life. You need to find people who bring you up, and you need to slowly let go of the people who aren't good influences for you. And this can be really difficult to do, but I promise you it's worth it. And you don't have to completely cut somebody out of your life. You can stay in contact with people, but maybe just spend a little bit less time with them. So that's the first thing, is really focus on changing the group of people that you surround yourself with, or the individuals that you spend your time with. Because when it comes down to it, you're going to be absorbing the energy and you're going to be giving off energy to anybody that you're in contact with. So you want to be taking in positive energy from other people that you speak with and spend time with, rather than taking in negative energy. So the second technique that I'm going to share with you is to take care of your body. You are given one body in this lifetime, and you have to take care of it, because that body is going to be with you throughout every single year of your lifetime. So it's really important that you eat healthfully, you have proper nutrition every single day, and that you exercise and move your body, doing things that you enjoy, not things that you're forcing yourself to do. So I know that doing these things can be really difficult when you are depressed and you feel very down and you feel alone, and you don't want to start doing these things because you don't feel good about yourself, you don't feel good about the world, you don't want to be doing these things. But it is important that you do start doing these things and practice them every single day, because if you don't change things in your life, the way that you feel is not going to change. And that's the truth. If you continue eating what you're eating, you continue not exercising or doing the exercise that you're forcing yourself to do, and you continue spending time with people who don't really motivate you and who aren't kind and don't support you, and they just don't make you feel good overall, if you continue that, you're going to continue feeling low and depressed and anxious, and things are not going to feel like they're going right in your life. So I know that these changes might not seem so super enjoyable at first, but I promise they will begin to seem enjoyable because you will begin to feel more positive, and you're gonna know that that positivity and those happy emotions are coming directly from these actions that you're taking. So for the second technique I'm sharing, you have to feed your body properly. And that means you should be consuming plant-based food, things that are grown from the earth, like potatoes and rice and strawberries and zucchini and plant-based foods. You don't want to be consuming processed packaged food that is in a box or a bag or a package and that has ingredients listed on it. You want to have things that don't tell you they're sugar-free or fat-free. You should be having plant-based things from Mother Nature, and certainly not animals or animal products, because when you consume death and fear of an animal, my dog, his name is Hunter, when you consume animals that have been fearful their life, and whether they're in a factory farm or not, you are essentially consuming death because the animal has died. And when you're consuming that, you consume so much hatred, you know, within that animal. Hey, Hunty. Hey, wanna say hi to the camera? Hey, don't knock it over. He's sitting right next to me. Oh! Alright. Anyway, you don't want to be consuming animals or animal products because none of that is natural. That's all something that we have created. We are forcing these animals into these little cages, or even if they're in a field, we are murdering these animals. So that's something you definitely don't want to be involved in if you're trying to improve your mental health. Going plant-based has really done wonders for people with mental illnesses. So whether you've been diagnosed or not with depression or anxiety, going plant-based will absolutely help you become a more positive and more peaceful and calm and happy person. So the third technique that I'm going to share with you is journaling. And this might be a shocker, this might not sound like it's too enjoyable to do, is to journal, especially if you haven't done this in a long time or ever before. But I can assure you it's not that bad, and you will even start to fall in love with journaling. I've actually had a client recently who chose to speak out loud to herself rather than journal, and this is a wonderful alternative to journaling if you don't feel like, you know, writing in a notebook is really being helpful to you. But I do suggest that you try it. And I like to think of journaling as finding a friend within yourself, because essentially you are turning to yourself rather than another person. You are turning to a notebook, or if you do decide to speak out loud to yourself, you aren't relying on another person to either keep what you're saying a secret or to give you advice, but rather you're just letting everything out. You're letting out your feelings, your thoughts, your ideas, things that make you upset, things that you're excited for, things that you think might possibly be a good thing to try. I think there are a ton of prompting questions that you can answer, and I'm actually going to share a few prompting questions that could be really helpful to you down in the description of this video below. So definitely check those out after this video, and those are a great place to start just because they'll prompt you. They'll get you going so you don't feel like you're just staring at a piece of paper thinking, okay, what the heck am I going to write? So yeah, journaling is awesome, and I think it is a very valuable part of my life, and it should be for yours as well. It can really help you sort through your thoughts, sort through your emotions, and another piece of journaling could be writing what you're grateful for. This is very, very, very helpful when it comes to thinking more positively and feeling more happy throughout the day. And I do suggest that you do journaling in the morning when you first wake up before anything else, because starting off your day with a little practice for yourself, and especially if you're including gratitudes in that journaling practice, is just going to be very helpful. It's going to get you off on the right foot, going to get you feeling grateful and happy and a little more clear-minded than you normally would be if you just woke up and started your day without writing anything down or speaking anything. So those are the 3 techniques that I really believe will help you get over depression, improve your outlook on the world, and become a more positive, compassionate, happy person. It can be difficult to start. It can be hard because Obviously, if you're feeling anxious about journaling, that's going to be hard within itself. But I can assure you everything is just going to get easier with practice. So be consistent, practice these things daily, and let me know if you see results. Let me know if you start feeling better or if you don't. And I have many other techniques similar to these that you can try out. So I can definitely record another video sharing tips on how to stay positive, but those are 3 of the ones that I really love and I think are very easy to apply. So I hope that you like this video. I hope that you do try these, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe if you have not already subscribed. I have many more videos like this one to come, and as always, if you do have any ideas for a future video that you would like me to record, any questions that you have that you would like me to answer in a future Q&A video, please just share those down below, and I will do my best to respond to everybody who comments. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!